Yo, what is up, y'all? It is your boy Red back again with some more classic Sonic playthrough. So today we're going through Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which honestly, I'm gonna be frank with y'all. This is probably one of the best Sonic games out there. Like, period. Like, this game is timeless. And honestly, I don't really have a bunch of just like critiques on it, honestly, for real. But I think this is a very good step forward from Sonic 1. Now there are like some stages like in the later part of the game that I'm like, I feel like y'all kind of slow down a little bit, because these first couple stages are like very well made and very nice. As you can see, we have Emerald Hill Zone, which is not Green Hill, but I mean, it is similar enough. It's similar, but also different enough. And yeah, we're also playing this just like Sonic 1. We're playing this via the PC recompiled mobile port or whatever, made by the Christian Whitehead people. So yeah, and I think Sonic Origins is similar to I think Sonic 1 and 2 on Sonic Origins are like close to these versions, but even the Sonic Origins adds stuff. And I pressed the wrong button by accident. But yeah, so at this point, I think this is pretty much the definitive version of the game. And with this being originally on phones, this is actually like a good chunk of me playing Sonic 2 is been on phone, like on iPhone. Like back in the gap, all the way back in 2013, 14? I don't even remember. I want to say it was 2013 when this came out. But yeah, but even before that, you know, I had Sonic Mega Collection, which was, if y'all know by now, that is kind of how I discovered Sonic, like even further, which turned me into a fan basically. Like, I knew Sonic before that, but yeah, I didn't really turn into a fan until I played Mega Collection, and I was hooked. And Sonic 2 was always one of them. I feel like the biggest like improvement that Sonic 2 has over Sonic 1 is just the pacing. Sonic 1 is a decently paced game. One, because it's like super short, so that kind of adds onto it. But I feel like Sonic 2 just does it a little bit better. So for one, instead of 3 acts, now they're just 2 acts. So yeah, Sonic 1, you have to go through 3 acts and the boss fight. So they cut 1 act out, and I'm not mad at that. I feel like 3 acts can probably be a little bit much after a minute, especially with like how long some of the stages can get, especially towards the end. Yeah, this game did not need 3 acts. So yeah, there's that. And another addition, which is, I guess technically a new thing, is the spin dash. I know we had the spin dash in Sonic when we played through Sonic 1, but like I said, Christian Whitehead version, it added that. But another thing, the spin dash actually was first added to Sonic 1 in like Sonic Jam. And Sonic Jam came out, what, like 96, 97, something like that. So maybe Sega and Sonic Team had been like one of the spin dash in Sonic since Sonic 1. But yeah, I didn't officially play Sonic 1 that way until these ports came out, basically. I don't really know anyone I don't really hear too much people talking about the Sonic Jam versions, other than those are also basically like recompiled versions specifically for the Sega Saturn. Except that version has its limitations as well. They're not like one-to-one the way this basically is. And even these aren't one-to-one. Sonic 1, 2, Christian Whitehead, these are rebuilt. Like, the whole game engine is rebuilt. It's just mimicking the old games, and it does it damn well because I cannot tell the difference. All right, here go Chemical Plant. Chemical Plant is a cool stage, iconic as hell. The music, ooh, the music got so much better with this game. The music in Sonic 1 was cool, especially like Starlight, Spring Yard, what else? Scrap Brain Zones actually has a decent little soundtrack too, but I think the Sonic 2 music is a little more memorable for me. Or maybe not memorable, but like just pleasing to my ears better. But I may be a little bit biased because, like I said, this is probably the Sonic game that I have played the goddamn most out of all of them. I don't know if Generations, maybe at some point Generations will take that spot because I still like consistently play Generations pretty often. But and Sonic Adventure also comes very close. But because of how easy it is to access this game, that's how I played it the most. Now, is it my favorite? No, Sonic 2 is not my favorite Sonic game. I actually prefer Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But like I said, I think this is like top 10 Sonic games. Like, it's not too many other Sonic games that I can just say I really, let's see, like there's Adventure 1 and 2, I guess. Yeah, I like those games more. But when it comes to like the classics, oh yeah, Sonic 3 and then Sonic 2. And hell, even like more modern Sonic games, I would say I would play Sonic 2 over a lot of them as well. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. Like Heroes, I love Heroes. I love Colors, and I love Unleashed. All those games are great, but I feel like Sonic 2 just kind of blows those games out the water. I really do. Okay, and bet we done made it through Act 2, and oh wow, we're already going on to the next stage. So yeah, these first couple stages are paced very fast, very fast. But I mean, you don't have to blaze through them. You can go at your own pace if you feel the need to. And this zone right here is interesting because you can go either up here on this top section, or you can go like down under and like where the water and stuff is. Good little spin dash right here. Bet. Alright. Oh no. The same way you can put the elemental shields in Sonic 1, I think you do it the same way for this game. But I don't have them activated. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, bet. Okay, these speed shoes. And boom. So yeah, these stages are like under a minute. Some of them. Yeah, yeah. See, cause the time right here, we probably would have just, I don't even remember what the timestamp is on Sonic 1, but I know Marble Zone by itself, it took a minute. A good little minute. We probably would have just now gotten done with Marble Zone. And we're like almost done with the third stage here. Oh, another thing that the Sonic Origins version has that these Christian Whitehead versions don't is the drop dash. Which, after playing Sonic Origins for a little bit, I ain't gonna cap, I kind of like the spin dash now. Not spin dash, but the drop dash. Like, I don't really care for how they tried to force it on us in Generations. And I really didn't even use it in Mania like that, if I were to be honest. But when I played Sonic Origins, I was like, nah, the drop dash is kind of cool. It seems kind of like more tailored towards these older games than Mania. Alright. Oh no. This boss fight, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is stand on top of the little totem poles. Oh! Alright, one more hit. Dead. I won't even count. Alright. And one thing about a subtle difference between Sonic 1 and 2 is when you hit the capsule or the gold ring, like the gold post, Sonic stays on the screen. Because in Sonic 1, he like runs off. Which would have been cool. Like a really, really cool thing if the special stages worked the same. So the special stages here, you have to get 50, I think it's like 50 rings at like certain goalposts. I'm gonna be honest now. For me to have played Sonic 2 as much as I had, I don't think I've ever gotten all the Chaos Emeralds in this game. And I said that about Sonic 1 too, actually. So yeah. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all on that. Like, I ain't doing it here. I just feel like getting the Chaos Emeralds is always just super tedious. I'm not a fan of. I've never been just a fan of playing the specials, like playing through the special stages. Like, nah, I don't be feeling like it, cause they be hard. They be mad hard. Now I have gotten all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3 before, but. Just the regular Chaos Emeralds though. When we get to the Super Emeralds, I usually never get those. I ain't even gonna cap. Maybe, I don't know. But we'll get to it when we get to it though. We still here on Sonic 2. And this is our first casino level, I think. Yeah, Sonic 1's stages, I feel like they don't really have like clear defined like themes or whatever. Like they kind of just look like I won't say generic, but they're more generic when you put them beside this stage list. Now this just has way more going for it. As you can see, honestly, this stage is more colorful than most of the other stages in Sonic 1. Even Emerald Hill has like this, I don't know, just vibrancy that like Green Hill doesn't. But the thing is, they never bring Emerald Hill back. At least I don't think they have. Well, they probably have, but nothing recently. Like it's always just Green Hill. And if it's not Green Hill, it's Seaside Hill. That's the crazy part. Seaside Hill is goated, actually. Seaside Hill probably, honestly, out of all of the beginning Sonic stages, I think Seaside Hill is actually like the best one. Like theming wise, music wise, aesthetic, I think Seaside Hill is like top notch. I honestly think Seaside Hill is better than Green Hill Zone. But that's a topic for another day. And boom, got that item box right there. Oh, I crushed myself right there. That's crazy. But anyways, it ain't no problem for us. We just gotta make sure we don't do this same mistake. So let me see. And guess what? I know not to make the same mistakes when I get to Metropolis and World Ocean and stuff. I'm gonna definitely like take my time with those stages. But yeah, okay. Alright, matriculate, speed shoes. Sonic games have a bad tendency of giving you speed shoes in areas you don't really need them in. Okay. Ooh. Did y'all notice how Tails' tails had like a little like fade effect on like on that little, what do you even call it? That bumper? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Oh, and this area right here used to always trip me out. You gotta be a little careful right there. Cause if you just try to like spin dash and like rush through there, you can like end up just getting bounced back to the other side. Or at least does that look like a fade effect? I don't know. Maybe my eyes playing tricks on me. And then y'all know after this, casinos will be like a staple in Sonic from this point going forward. Even though, actually, I don't think we don't have a casino in Sonic 3, but we have like the Carnival Night Zone or whatever. Oh, but this stage was remade in Sonic Generations too. But the only reason, but it's kind of convoluted how it was remade. So the stage itself was only in the 3DS version. Like the actual Sonic going classic and modern Sonic, like running through, like classic Sonic action, that was only in the 3DS version. The HD version of Generations, we had the Casino Night DLC, which was literally just pinball, and that thing is actually pretty cool. But I kind of wish it was a full stage at the same time. Okay, here we go, Hilltop. Hilltop is, if you look closely at some of the sprites, you can kind of tell it they got a little clever and sneaky right here by recoloring Emerald Hill and adding some different trees and a different background and some fire. But yeah, this is the pretty much the lava level of this game. Dang, when you think about the lava levels for Sonic 1 was Marble Zone, which was like the second stage. Usually when you think of like lava fire levels, they're like towards the end. Even though fire is not really, I wouldn't say a big thing, if this stage is kind of just there. Hey, I wonder if somebody, it would be a cool mod if somebody came through and turned all the fire into water. It's probably been done already before though. Oh, those some strong springs. Okay. Oh, we definitely don't need invincibility right here. Okay, because we can run through this fire. Dead. Oh, can I get 8 more rings, please? Thank you. Okay, even that stage right there was pretty short. I feel like we gonna get done with this. And maybe let's actually, let me not say that. Cause Oil Ocean, Metropolis, and what the Sky Chase, whatever, that part of the game, like I said, once we get to the end, it feels like the pacing is gonna slow down. And that's pretty much my only critique on Sonic 2. Like I said, other than that, I think this game is just top notch. And I understand, I used to be one of the people who could like debate you on why I think Sonic 3 is better, or Sonic 3 is like objectively the better game. But I ain't gonna cap, the more that I've gotten older, I'm starting to think that Sonic 2 might just honestly be the objectively better game. But Sonic 3 and Knuckles still gonna be my favorite, regardless, out of the classic games. Now y'all know my favorite Sonic game, period, is Adventure 1. Alright, come on. Oh! Alright, that took a minute. Go down here. Oh wow, I don't know if I've ever seen this part. Okay, you learn something new every day. Ooh. Jump past him. Oh, and I haven't even really talked about another new thing, Tails. I haven't even talked about Tails none. But yeah, he's here. Tails is pretty much literally like he doesn't really, I ain't gonna say he don't do much in this game, but we don't really see a lot of his character until like later on. But I think functionality wise, Tails is pretty much there as like a second player, like your little brother or like little cousin or something that wants to play the game too, but you don't want them, stress free, no pressure, all that type of stuff. Cause Tails is invincible and then he can fly. If you're S player 2. Okay, let's go. Alright. I think we approaching the boss. Oh no, and I missed it up. Oh. And yeah, you can cheese some of the bosses like that too. I didn't really find out no way to cheese the bosses in Sonic 1. But yeah, I know for sure you can do it in Sonic 2. Sonic 1 I'm definitely have to play a little bit more of though. Like I feel like I have not played enough Sonic 1. Alright, here go Mystic Cave. This is a pretty iconic stage. Uh-oh, I almost got crushed. I don't know. See, but y'all see what I mean by I feel like the Sonic 2 stages just they make the Sonic 1 stages pale in comparison. Cause like there's a lot more going on, like with the colors and the backgrounds and all that jazz. Oh man. And I do think another thing Tails does is add like visual, like interesting, like a visually interesting thing to look at too. Like it's fun when he's like follows you sometimes and then he'll like get hit, or he'll sometimes Tails can help you though. Like y'all saw with that last boss, Tails was hitting him too, and those hits count. And it's sometimes you can, if you really get the hang of it, you can just kind of manipulate Tails too. Like in those boss fights, like I've done that quite a few times in a couple bosses, and that works for not only Sonic 2 but Sonic 3, Mania, and I'm pretty sure CD and Sonic 1 if you can combine Sonic and Tails in those games, which I'm pretty sure you can. Alright, here go Act 2. I remember this stage a lot because this was one of the 2-player stages if I'm not mistaken. And that's another new thing Sonic 2 had over Sonic 1, actual multiplayer. So you can play as Sonic and Tails and race each other in the stages. But I think, if I recall correctly, it was only like certain stages that you can do it in. And then Sonic 3, the way it did it, had like completely brand new original stages. And there's a part of this stage that's pretty infamous. It's like a bottomless pit basically. I think that's it right here. Like if I were to fall down right there, I would like just be like, I don't know, just in there. But there's a surprise with this Christian Whitehead version. Now they do add some extra content, and instead of this being like a bottomless pit, nah, I just hell nah, I'll be back. Okay, I cannot believe I just jumped and hit that thing, which is what I'm not supposed to do. But basically, you come down here, you don't get the bottom, the dead pit. You get this Healing Palace zone. So this is actually something from Sonic 2's development. I think this stage was a part of Sonic 2 originally, and as you can see, it's pretty much like, it looks like it's pretty much done. But then again, I don't know what's added to make it feel complete, or if it's already complete. I don't know. All I know is this was a stage that was a part of the Sonic 2 beta, and it was cut for whatever reason. So now it's here. And I actually think that's a really dope way though. That's a dope way to like add content to this game though. I ain't gonna lie. Like very, very, very nice. And I actually haven't seen this part of the game in a minute neither. Cause I feel like I played through this a couple times at first, But a lot of times when I play through Sonic 2 now, I kind of just skip this part. I ain't gonna lie. And I will say, the way I said, I think there's really no reason to go to any other previous version of Sonic 1. I can kind of say that for Sonic 2 as well. But I ain't gonna lie. I think even the Genesis version of Sonic 2 holds up. Like, there really wasn't much wrong with Sonic 2. Like, he had the spin dash and everything already, so I literally have no problem going back to any other version of Sonic 2, honestly. I'm definitely gonna have to try out that Sonic Jam version at one point though. Gotta get me some hands on the Sega Saturn. If only the Dreamcast could be backwards compatible with Saturn, that would make that so much easier. Oh no. Okay, he said you cannot cheese me this time. And oh no. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I got him this time. Oh, I forgot. You can use Tails Flight in this version of the game, just like Sonic 3. So right there, see how I manipulate? Yeah, you can make Tails fly. Like, you can manipulate him too. Kind of like on some Ice Climber shit, like desyncing. So yeah, that was that. And Sonic got through Zone. Yeah.